How you guys doing? That motherfucking satellite man said some stupid shit saying he was trying to play some game against me, fucking up my teeth. They caused a lot of damage in between the left third tooth and fourth tooth. I just looked at it earlier too, and they're still hitting me there. That tears up the teeth, man. They think people's mouths are some plaything for their government agents to fuck up people's lives. Attempted murder, sex crimes too, helter-skelter mutilations, all their fucking tricks and abuses. Nobody would want that shit done to their teeth. U.S. government's acting stupid. They thought their administration thought they owned everybody's teeth during their administration or something. Fucking up people's looks, damaging their teeth, damaging their bodies. It's like they're putting people through a fucking war just because they're in government. You know what I mean? These fucking people, they think that they own everybody when they're in government. When people had, been born before their administrations, born from their own families, and then they got these politicians fucking stabbing people in their teeth, wedging their satellite between their teeth, gapping and damaging and fucking up their lives, fucking up their looks. Fucking politicians think that people didn't have life. That's why there's term limits. So people can prosecute the government just in case the government tries to steal their property or tries to steal their identity or tries to steal their money. So they can't create dictatorships. They're hitting me in the teeth again right now. Hello, Italian embassy and French embassies and United Nations and Treasury departments. That fucking satellite man's still hitting me in the teeth. These motherfuckers will burn a person's teeth to damage the color of a person's teeth, to try to make them look like they're going to shit, just by burning them. And when they burn them, it flakes it off. It powders the teeth. Like it'll burn. They burn people's teeth like they're burning the skin off the people's teeth. You know that, right? And then what that does is that blackens and bruises the gums. And then some dentist would say, oh, your teeth look like this. Your teeth look like that. And then you'd be like, oh, wait a minute. You don't know shit about bruising of the gums, do you? You don't know anything about how they damage a person's teeth, how they wear down a person's teeth and enamel. They even talk about it in tooth commercials, too. That's why they talk about building an animal with toothpaste and mouthwash, you know what I mean? Some of those products. And calcium, too. These people are so fucking disgusting. They try to mess up other people's looks and other people's faces during their political office. There's people who say, well, during that administration, we were getting hit in the fucking mouth. During that administration, they were trying to steal our dicks. During that administration, they were pulling out our hair. During that administration, they were hurting our noses. During that administration, they were hurting our eyes. During that administration, they were hurting our tailbones. And some of them done all kinds of shit during their administration. During that administration, they were fucking up our teeth. You know, that kind of shit. And the U.S. government acts fucking stupid about it. Like they thought they had their signature tortures that each one of their government agents tried to do to the Americans and the American citizens as they were trying to sneak their race into other people's identities by mutilating them and fucking up their looks. And then they try to move one of their race or their German party into another person's identity by mutilating them based on the Germans' dental records. They try to fuck up an Italian's looks or a French or an Asian. Because these Germans, they try to manipulate. These Germans, they try to get plastic surgery. And these Middle Easterners to try to look like other races of people. That's why if they're messing with somebody's teeth, you know it's attempted murder. There's no reason for that shit. So it's like, you know, these administrations and government fucking up people's teeth, you know they're trying to murder people off. They're trying to fuck up their dental records. And then they try to make it look like somebody else's dental records. So they have to do a background check on these government people and these satellite controllers. Anybody that has a history in government of messing up people's teeth. Because they're obviously behind it in their tricks and mutilations. So, you know, that's pretty fucking serious shit. And the politicians, they just hit me in the throat. And the politicians, they can't cover it up. It's not legal for them to cover it up. They don't own the people. No politician owns anybody in this country. So in reference to these people and their tricks and mutilations, well, that's serious crimes. Serious, serious, serious. Their activity of, you know, damaging a person's teeth, burning black marks on their teeth, and then their German dentists try to impersonate Jewish dentists or Italian dentists. Where, you know, Italian dentists, they know not to pull teeth. They're like, hell no, we don't pull teeth. You know, Jewish dentists, they don't pull teeth either. No. So this motherfucker tries to, you know, no matter what. You know what I mean? And then you got these motherfuckers trying to burn people's teeth down. Trying to make them look like the knob goblin and shit. Fucking up their teeth. Trying to call them other ethnicities while they try to murder them off. And then they got their government agents that had plastic surgery that try to steal another person's identity. And that's illegal use of government facilities for them to be plotting and scheming to steal other people's identities. You know that, right? They're not allowed to use those offices to steal or to mutilate. They're hitting me in the upper teeth on the left-hand side. They've created like 2 grooves or something in the left upper molars on the left side. That's illegal markings, that's illegal tactics, that's illegal pursuit or whatever you're trying to do. He said, oh, he was doing an investigation. No, you're not allowed to mutilate a person under any investigation. You're not allowed to steal their money. Because what you're trying to investigate? Their life? Or then you're stealing their fucking money? Costing them money? No. Investigations are not allowed to cost people money. Don't you know the laws in this country, man? And if you tampered with something, such as you mutilating teeth, and you were trying to accuse a person of drugs, and you mutilated their teeth, you're going to prison, man. Your investigation team has to go to prison. Or if you sexually tried to rape the person, or if you stole their sperm or blood, you can face the death penalty for trying to steal their identity and trying to cost them money and mutilating them, trying to make up lies about their life by damaging their face and teeth. The whole point, man. It's one of the major points of why there has to be regulation. There already is regulations. They're just hiding them. That in reference to a government man trying to do investigations, they know they're not allowed to tamper with the person's anatomy in any way. If you're smacking them in the teeth, you already lost. Yeah. Whatever you were trying to investigate. If you're in physical contact with their anatomy, you already lost. If you're stealing their money and then trying to get them to go look for money because you stole their money, that means you tampered. There ain't no way for you to win a fucking investigation court case in any fucking way. You're victimizing a person day after day, claiming you didn't do it. Satellite numbers are documented. You claimed that those were fake numbers. You tried to use those numbers for other court cases of your agents trying to claim that they thought they were me. And they were trying to steal lawsuit monies and monies that I would have gotten from satellite abuses. You tried to use evidence that I had against the government as your way of trying to steal my identity. It's illegal, man. All their activities of mutilation, teeth damage. No, compensation has to be from the first day they damaged teeth. Teeth are, nobody in my family had bad teeth. My parents had great teeth, beautiful teeth. And you tried to make up shit lies. They even know some of the names probably of who you tried to confuse me with. You tried to confuse me with a German. I'm not German. I don't look German. My body doesn't look German. You were complaining about my round ass. That's what your government agents was doing. As you were trying to call me a German. You were doing that back in the 80s, trying to call me a German. Attempted murder every day. If anybody had, there's pictures of people's teeth before you started any bullshit lies of any investigation. The person ends up having teeth damage, facial damage, warping, injuries, bodily injuries, and you're just sitting back there hiding like you didn't do anything, saying, oh, they were just investigating the person. And the person lives by themselves. Goes to work, goes to restaurant, and famous at McDonald's, famous in the food industry. Then you wanted to make up shit on them. That's pretty serious. My arm's hurting real bad again because I tried to do more work at work. Satellite man was hitting me in the teeth all day too. He's still hitting me in the teeth when I'm in the shower. That's where there's damage in between. Now don't be confused. When they damage it, they try to burn your gums. They try to make your gums look black. Or they try to make them look, a certain color. Where they look bruised, or they try to put that fake blood in your body. And when they burn your mouth, that fake blood turns black. It turns dark. If they stole your blood and then they tried to put that fake blood in your body. When that stuff burns under a satellite. And that does not have any healing properties to it at all. That fake blood they try to put in people's body has absolutely no healing properties to it at all. So if you had an injury and they put that fake blood in there, that's not going to help your injury at all, if you have one. And when they burn your gums, what they do is they try to darken your teeth that are underneath your gums. You know that, right? Like they're trying to make you think that your teeth went to shit when they're not. They just been blackened by a fucking satellite burning your mouth, or some man that grabs you and burns your teeth with a handheld laser. When they knock you out and you don't even know it. Like they're trying to play Dark City. You ever seen that movie with Kiefer Sutherland? These people knocking people out, burning their... it's not in that movie, but they knock people out and try to change their identities or something, you know, or whatever it is. You gotta watch the movie, I guess. I saw that movie in Pasadena, too. California. At AMC Theater. I guess it was AMC, wasn't it? In Pasadena, Old Town Pasadena. That satellite man is trying to steal my teeth. Satellite man is burning my mouth. I'm telling you, what it does, it burns down, it skins the teeth. Like they're trying to turn people's teeth into dust, like dust in the wind. You know, and you feel it burn in your mouth, but then, you know, it causes black marks on your teeth. And it causes it in between the teeth, too. So then you're thinking, ooh, what's that? And all it is them burning your mouth and putting black marks on the surface of what is there. I mean, they might have wore down your teeth, too. And you know, the thing of it is, it's got to stop. That shit, you know, milk is not faster than how many times some man will burn your teeth. I mean, milk works to heal things, but if the man's burning your teeth every day, they're causing severe damage, and there's no reason to be looking at a person's face with a satellite. That is not a legal form of government. Not in this country. So those government people have to order it into court. And you know, I get in the shower, I spin around like, not fast or nothing, but you know, I let the water rinse off one side, front and back, and then, you know, you turn, so the water will rinse your body. You know, that's what some people do. But then this government man tries to say shit about some fucking swastika. Like, I don't know if it's a black man in the satellite control room. Like, he'll say you're spinning around like a swastika. You're like, man, fuck you. I'm Jewish and Catholic. You know, and Italian and French and Asian family history. You're trying to claim you were French kissing people with your fucking satellite, breaking their teeth. They even caught some man saying he was trying to rape me, so he broke my teeth because he wanted to rape me. The man goes to jail no matter what. But these people, they burn your teeth, and then they'll say something stupid like, you talk too much, you've been running your mouth. This is my body, if you're touching it, I have legal right to say shit about it. If you're doing something to me, I got legal right to say it. I don't like what you're doing, and it's fucking illegal. I'm not gay. I'm not in any gay relationship. Never been in no gay relationship. Never. Then my mother said, oh, I guess he's not gay. I've never been gay, motherfucker. I've even had to make videos telling the whole world I'm not gay. And you still fucked up my teeth. And the fucking satellite man has flattened the left side of my face. And above my left ear, there's like a crease where my face and left side of my face is supposed to be like half a quarter inch thicker. My left side of my face. Around the ear, too. This government motherfucker thinks he's fucking funny. And he tried to say something stupid like, oh, he don't think you have a right being who you are. Well, I'm the only I'm the only child of my parents, so, you know, you go fuck yourself. You need to go to prison, wherever you are. Like somebody saying you don't have a right being who you are when you're an only child. Find out how many people that are in that man's family or how many children are in that family. Because I'm not from that man's family. And this man was jacking up my teeth. My mother knew. My mother knew that if they kidnapped me, they were trying to fuck up my teeth. Check the documents in the court records. And the court has not even stopped them yet. Fucking attempted murder every goddamn fucking day. And this motherfucker thinks everybody's mouth is some type of target for them to fucking hit their teeth like they're playing fucking throw the ball at a clown and shit. Attempted murder every fucking day. Putting the conditioner on my hair. And this motherfucker does this shit fucking up people's teeth. Where then they try to make people have to get braces. They're fucking up their teeth. Still hitting me in the teeth. Then they make up shit. Because they've never seen. Some people have big teeth. And some have like big back molars. Or some people have big front teeth. Some people have new teeth growing in and behind their older molars. Which, you know, your molars are always going to grow. These motherfuckers claim they thought they were skinning people's teeth. Claiming they were trying to make their teeth fresh again by damaging them and undersizing a person's teeth. And causing problems for their facial structures. Below Jewish Holocaust Museum, the satellite man's still hitting me in the teeth. Below Italian museums and cultural museums in America. You know, these motherfuckers think they're fucking funny. They're still hitting me in the teeth. It took over 40 years for my front teeth to be that size. And this motherfucker fucking chopped into them like, he thought they were fake. When there's been records of my identity at the Treasury since I was born and since I was a little boy. There's been records of these people kidnapping me before and holding me hostage in Indiana and sexually assaulting me and abusing me and trying to starve me to death and claiming even Frank Sinatra in his fucking game, when he had kidnapped me, he tried to make me eat dog food over on Midhofer Street because he blew his money gambling or on his friends, and then he tried to kidnap me to extort from my mother. You know that, right? My mother and was not friends with him. I'm not friends with him. My father wasn't friends with him either. We want the check that my father wrote to Frank, published on television. Because Frank kept making up lies, saying he was underpaid or something. He said all this shit because my father wasn't around. And Frank had made his own contract that he did not fulfill. Like him and his attorney at the studios, he made his own contract. And he wanted to be paid a certain amount of money. And then my father paid him a certain amount of money and said, don't ever ask me or my wife or my child, is what my father had said or something, to him for anything ever again. Because I'm the only child of my father. That's what my father said to the motherfucker or something. Then the motherfucker, after my father died, he had kidnapped me. And there was another man in Indiana somewhere that claimed he ran out of money back in the late 90s or something. And that's why he kidnapped me to hold me hostage. And they have that man's identity on record somewhere in Indianapolis. I'm not sure who the man is, but somebody knows who he is. You know what I mean? So obviously that information has to be published. Because Frank faked his death. Frank Sinatra Sr. did. And then he was working for, there was reports or something that Frank was working for Raytheon Aircraft or something with the satellites. You have to look it up. I don't know if he was or not, but had nothing to do with him. My parents never spent none of his fucking money. Even my parents was richer than him. He's a freak. They're freaks with their lies. They're still hitting me in the teeth. They're causing me life problems. My shoulder hasn't gotten any better. Yeah, it hurts bad from working today. They're still hitting me in the teeth. Making me look like shit. And I'm a supermodel. Find out if these satellite controllers, if there's anybody of their race that are supermodels. See, it's very important in reference to titles to stop these people. These people think that they're in government. They thought they was everybody's dentist to smack them in the fucking mouth all the time. Then they'll say they thought somebody was talking too much about them trying to steal from the person they claimed was talking too much. And it was backed up by factual evidence, too. Then the motherfucker's trying to call somebody a liar. When they're the fucking liars. They're the thieves. And the fucking liars. They're still hitting me in the teeth. Hello, mane and tail. Horse and mane and tail. And this motherfucker was terrorizing my life. Because, you know, people say they thought you had big horse teeth. Like your father. Or like your mother. Both of my parents had big teeth. My grandparents had big teeth, too. I love having big teeth. Wouldn't change it for nothing. Wouldn't change it. Not never. I love having big teeth. I love my big penis. I love my round ass. I love my anatomy. Wouldn't change nothing.
gonna use that epilator on my face. That kind of hurts.
And these motherfuckers say, there's a satellite controller that transmits that. Like they think they're fucking funny. Water's off again. Man, I turned it off. I'm gonna shave my face. They're hitting me in the front teeth when I'm shaving. And choke a bit. Attempted murder again. I'm not your race. I'm not your child. And my votes are bigger than your votes in America, government man. You're gonna be charged for using my votes and trying to murder me. And that motherfucker will say, oh, you think they're done yet? I think you better pay up from the first attempts of murder, government man. The fact that you tried to mutilate to try to discredit who I am because of your gay sexual fetishes of attacking somebody. Don't forget